Hello, this is Osman Anderson from the Revenue Development Foundation. I'm going to show you this presentation of the Malawi Government Integrated Repository. You can find at this address, although it's currently strictly only for government staff and stakeholders. This system will be used to publish data from the uh, Mineral Cadastral Administration System and the Oil Concessions Administration System that is newly installed in the Department of Mines and the Ministry of Natural Resources. You first have to register and create a user to use this system. And once you have filled in this form, created a password and so forth, present your email address, you have to complete this code to prove that you are indeed a human being. Then you can log in here as a user. And you will see beforehand what's inside the system. It's oil concessions and industrial mining. So let's log in. First, we'll have two options here. Oil concessions and industrial mining. We automatically go to the industrial mining desktop first. Now what you see here is the description of the data set. Basically, it's data from 1st of December 2012. This is only for demonstration purposes. It's not public yet. So I'm just going to show you the look and feel of where we're going with this application. It's not anywhere. The data is not ready for publication in any way because it's still under implementation. So basically you have a bunch of tabs here by company, list obviously by company, the different licenses. By license you can see the different license types. So here's the quarries, here's the mining licenses. You can also see the latest applications as they are entered by the ministry. And here you can look up the different licenses if you know the code, for example, or you're looking for a specific holder, a specific company, or as we will work closely with the Malawi Revenue Authority, they will be interested in using the tax ID number, which is currently not in here, but soon to come online. You can also use type and status to find in the year to find exactly what the license you're looking for. Then there's a dashboard. Please don't look at the total figures here because the data is not complete yet, but you can get a sense of what the biggest licenses are and the companies that are contributing the most to government revenue. You can also see the license profile where you see where exactly the plot is and so forth. You can also apply the satellite imagery and zoom in, and now this is exploration license, so you won't see any works on the ground, but it's useful to see how much they also have total paid, and you have the individual payments here listed with the receipt number, so this makes it auditable. This is not comprehensive data yet, so this is not useful to use as aggregate values. Soon we'll have tax payments data for each of the company. So you can look up a company and we'll be able to see all the customs and tax transactions that they have made. We do have some maps, although it's not entirely correct yet, but it's coming along, where you can see what the extent of the different license plots are, even the small ones, and what they are doing in these plots. Here's all the royalty payments related to this particular license plot, for example. You can also search on license type or specific companies to find out where they are. And again, you have the satellite imagery feature, so you can try to figure out or see whether you actually sometimes see the mining operations on the ground. Like in this case, you will see that this is actually the mining company's operations. There's also a help page here that will have this video as part of it. You can also do the same for all concessions. Now I'm not going to show you the data as such because this is not complete, but we will publish the petroleum exclusive prospecting licenses here, and also show the extent of taxpayers' return payments and so forth, and the extent of the areas in this desktop. So as I said, this is not public. It's not going to be public for quite some time because we're implementing, still working with the government to implement the solutions and make sure that we have a systematic way of capturing all the information and facilitate the different processes that these licenses go through. So it's going to be at least a year before any of this data starts to get public, but it's still already producing quite useful to increase the enforcement of compliance from the government side, and hopefully this will be used to also attract more foreign investment into Malawi. Thank you very much. That was the presentation that I had.